Hey Phil,
Hey, CJ.
how are you today?
Oh, pretty good. Just got done walking my dog.
Yeah, I see you walking out there. That's really cool. So today I decided, last week I decided that I wanted to put together a um a podcast called Dayton Talks. And you were so gracious enough to be the first guest, and thank you very much. Uh,
Not a problem.
You do a lot for the community, and I just thought you would be the first person and the best person to talk to. And this is when we're done, this is going to be posted on the Dayton Peeps, the official page. And you and I talked a little bit before we started to do this, and on that particular page on Facebook that I decided to add a new rule of no religion and no politics. And uh,
Mhm.
there's so many other places people can go to include their banter on the politics. And I just want to make this a nice community page for people, especially the new ones coming in, as well as the ones who have been here for quite some time. And so I wanted you to be my first person, so I'm here also to introduce you, Mr. Phil Woolley, who is the ringleader of Desert Pigs. And so I noticed that you had posted recently about being in Pahrump and
Mhm.
that your Pahrump location became movie stars. And I
We
was hoping
did,
you might
or
tell
they
us a
did.
little bit about it.
I was contacted by a French Canadian film crew that I really wish I could say the name of right now. Had I written it down, I could say it, but I don't speak French, and it's all gets my tongue all tied up. But apparently, they're a big deal out there, and they're doing a documentary on where they go all over the world and do stories about what different parts of the world are doing to deal with their trash. And while they were in Las Vegas and they were shooting a spot about the casinos and how they recycle their food to pig feed and stuff, they caught wind of desert pigs. And so they reached out to me and asked if I had any chapters in Las Vegas, to which I responded, we do have one in Pahrump, which is called Clean Up Pahrump. And they actually started at the same time that Desert Pigs started in Dayton back in 2016. And
2016, yeah.
eventually they dissolved and became part of the Desert Pigs. So I treat them like their own entity, but they are a chapter of Desert Pigs down there. But
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
and the film crew, that was a lot of fun.
Yes. So you started, I did not realize that you started the group in 2016. It's been that long.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. 2018. I was
28.
I was two
Okay.
years behind there.
Okay. 2018. But you were thinking about
2018.
it in 2016.
Uh, honestly, no, not really. I
No?
mean, I was probably annoyed by the trash at that point, but it
Yeah.
hadn't clicked in my head yet that I could do something about it at that point.
And did you ever expect it to grow like it did?
I didn't expect the following weekend to happen.
Wow.
I went out there and I shot a video of this in June of 2018. Um, when, as you know, back there's a group called Dayton Peeps, or no, just Dayton Peeps,
Yes.
one that I've been banned from a long time ago.
Yes.
Um, I remember while on there arguing about things we won't talk about now because it was political in nature.
Yes.
There was somebody who kept, in the middle of the arguments, kept posting pictures of a dumped couch and a dumped bed, and he kept just captioning it Dayton Pigs. And so, honestly, it was kind of just a way to thumb my nose at somebody who I felt was just whining about something and not doing anything about it. So I went out and shot a video of us picking up that couch.
I remember that video.
And that was yeah, myself, my son, Lisa, and John, and also Nick from
Yeah.
the other Dayton Peeps group.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we did a little video of it, and that was going to be that. Honestly, I really had no intentions of making it a weekly occurrence. But it got so much response, and everybody kept asking, "Well, when are we going out? I want to go out and help too." And people started throwing money at me, saying, "Here, take money for the dump." So I had no choice but to make it a nonprofit at that point.
Right. And I remember the stuff that you had to do to get that done too.
Right. And it wasn't just me either. It was actually a lot of people that helped me out in doing that. And some people I still talk to, some I don't, um but yeah, that like yeah, by no means was it just me that started the process of the nonprofit and organizing Desert Pigs into what it is.
Right, right. So how many chapters do you have now?
That's kind of a fuzzy question because we have some groups that operate kind of on their own and some that don't. Pretty much for minus Fernley, I kind of cover everything up here.
Okay, in the
Um,
Dayton
we
area.
do have some leadership that's starting to build in North Valleys again, so we're probably about to
Okay.
get an official chapter going there. Um, I've also got a group out in Elko. Obviously, I have the group in Pahrump. We've got Carson Valley, Carson City, Reno. I mean, we operate all over Nevada. So
Isn't that awesome?
yeah,
And
and
do you have like
whoever,
well,
I'm
do
sorry,
you
go ahead.
have meetings and things so other people who hear about this can come and join your groups?
It's mostly that's done through like the website and the social media.
Okay.
We on desertpigs.com. I always have the next events that are coming up. I try to book it up for the whole month so that people can plan a little bit.
Okay.
And it says what town we're going to be in. It's got a button to click on and shows where the map is. And as far as participation, everybody is welcome to participate.
Okay.
And it doesn't
Excellent.
matter age or anything. I mean, kids can come out, old folks can come out. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Awesome.
nobody is required to do anything physically out there. You can really come out there and stand there and stare at us if you really want to, and whatever.
Well, that kind of defeats the purpose in cleaning up areas, right?
Right. Well, nobody really stands around. They get out there and like the energy just kind of happens when you pull up on a pig run.
Right.
I'm trying to pull out the camera fast enough to be able to film everybody working.
Uh-huh.
And but like, yeah, if I'm in one of the back cars, man, I gotta hop out and I gotta jog out there because people are already loading couches and TVs and
Wow.
whatever they're finding out there. And there's not really any sort of a hierarchy or organization really that goes on with all of this.
Go and do it, huh?
We just get out there and jump on it. And we have a good time, and within a few minutes, whatever we just jumped on is gone.
So do you have any social gatherings where people can do a meet and greet and learn about the organization?
Uh, you would think so, huh? Not really. The weird thing about pigs is, once we're not pigging, hardly any of us hang around with each other, really even get to know each other.
Wow.
We just kind of get together to do our thing. I think part of it is there's so many people from so many different backgrounds that if you actually sat us down long enough and we all started talking, we'd probably all get into a big fight.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the red corner, the blue corner, and everything in between out there.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone wanted to donate any money to your organization, where would they send it and how would they make out that check?
Well, the easiest way would be to go to desertpigs.com slash
Uh-huh.
donate.
Uh-huh.
And on there, I've got a button for PayPal for Desert Pigs for your tax deductible donation.
Okay.
Also, you can always mail a check to P.O. Box 705, Dayton, Nevada, 89403.
And can you repeat
And
that address again?
yeah, that's P.O. Box 705, Dayton, Nevada, 89403.
Excellent. Excellent. And so what's the next event that you're going to?
Well, that's going to be the Fernley Swales cleanup as part of the public lands cleanup day.
Okay.
We always go to Fernley that day because they're just used to seeing
Yeah,
us
it's a
show up
big
for that.
day. Yes. Speaking of the Fernley Swales, I remember there used to be a bird sanctuary in that area. I don't know if it's still there.
I'm not
This was
sure.
Yeah, this is at least 20 years ago. I believe it was Melissa Smith. I may have the wrong last name, but she owned Fernley's coffee place. I believe the original drive up coffee place right there on Main Street. And she had all the bird feeders and then there was between Fernley and Fallon there was also that bird festival. But I'm going to dig into that. That's a little bit of history there. So,
About all I know about Fernley is where its track is, and I could tell you a lot about the courthouse.
okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Did you want to give your phone number or anything like that, or just send them back to the website with all the information?
Yeah, that would be the easiest thing on desertpigs.com.
Okay.
You can find pretty much anything you need there.
Okay.
If you're on Facebook, just do a search for Desert Pigs. We have a lot of different groups for different towns.
Okay.
We have a page and we have the groups. So,
Okay.
find the town you're in or the town that's closest to you. Or if you know a big pile of trash and you don't see your town in there, then let us know and we'll start something.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you again. I know you're pretty busy with all the things that you do, but you promised me you would try your darndest to stay on for the rest of my little segment here. And this is more geared towards the Facebook, the Dayton Peeps, the official page. And so I'm one of the administrators. And I actually created the page because right about the time you got booted off Dayton Peeps, so did I and we
I
it
remember when you got booted.
so so I decided, well, I'm going to create my own page. And so with that being said, I created that and it just seems right about this time every 4 years, or I should say every 2 years, with every 4 years being the big time, there's a lot of political and religious animosity. It's the only way to put
Right.
it. So I decided
Everybody's a little extra charge this
yes,
time.
everyone has their own opinion, but it gets out of hand. It
Except
really,
me, I have no opinions.
oh,
Don't worry.
oh, no, you don't, and neither do I. And so I
And if I
decided,
did, I would
I'm
never share
sorry,
them publicly.
it's probably best that we just do no religion, no politics. There's too many other pages where you can post, I would say on 5 different pages and different sites. So, let's just keep this one a healthy location. And so, with that being said, last week I had a method of madness when I created this question. It's a tacos question. And so the question was, which restaurant has the best tacos in Dayton and why? What makes them so special? So out of that question, I didn't create it as a poll. I created just as a question because I like to hear other people's insight about places to eat, places to shop, things like that. There's more to Dayton than we know. We have all these secret businesses, but I decided I would start with tacos. And so there were 49 comments, and I do want to let you know that Mendoza's won the question. They had 7 votes for Mendoza's. Compadres had 5. Taco Bell had 1.
That
Lady
was my
Tamales, that's okay. Lady Tamales had 2. First
okay.
and
It's
10
pretty
had
good.
2. And then there were a few outside of the Dayton area, because you know what? Honestly, when you think of Dayton, you think of a regional area. You don't just think of Dayton. So San Marcos Grill got 1 vote. That's Carson City. La Posada and Carson City got 1. Rivas, which I'd never heard of Rivas, got 2. Juan's had 1. And then up in Virginia City, Cafe Del Rio had 1. And so
Well,
it's
see, now if we're going to be stepping outside of the city limits to go get some tacos, I
well,
have a recommendation.
okay.
Now this is actually chicken tostadas is the best thing that they make.
Uh-huh.
There's a place in Incline Village. I haven't been there in years. I hope it survived the COVID era and everything. But Incline Village, right next to the 7-Eleven out there, there's a place called T's Rotisserie,
Oh, okay.
and they've got a big brick oven where they rotisserie cook tri-tip and whole chickens together,
Oh my.
and they make the world's best chicken tostada ever on this planet. And
Wow.
like I've driven all the way up to Incline Village from Dayton just to pick up chicken tostadas to bring them back.
Oh wow. That is awesome.
That's how good they are.
That's really good. Yeah, cool. So there's my question. And so now I am going to talk about a new business that is in the Dayton area called Chiropractic. They're located inside the Dayton Physical Therapy um, place, which is over near the First and 10 Center.
Okay.
And so what I did is I took the business card and I added it to the Dayton Peeps, the official page, and it's also under files. And so if anyone has any kind of business they would like to recommend, I'm going to suggest that you take a picture of just the one side of the business card because you know many business cards have two sides of information on it. So we just want the front page of the business card. And instead of saying the company name, just whatever it is, like if it's clothes, you would just put clothes. If someone's looking for babysitters, you would put babysitter. But that business card would be under files as a JPEG for easy
Okay.
access. And then people can go in and look to see what's there. We just keep it really simple. Okay? So with that, now I have some of the events that I have seen on the Dayton Peeps, the official page. There's only, I think, maybe two or three that I found coincidentally through friends. So, but I wanted to let you know that there's a weekly bingo in Stagecoach at the Stagecoach Bingo and Community Center. It's every Saturday. It opens at 4 o'clock. And the person you would want to talk to would be Andrea. And her phone number is 775-835-9276. I've got quite a few of these. And by the way, I'm putting these by date order. So it's easy for people to see about what they want to plan for their weekend or their week. And so with that being said, on September 28th, is the 24th annual Fernley Swales cleanup, which the Desert Pigs are going to be there. You're one of the sponsors. And this is in conjunction with the National Public Lands Day. So take lots of pictures and video for us, okay?
Oh, I always do.
Cool. So it's also part of the Oregon California Trails Association. And if you want more information about that, that phone number is 775-790-1286. And then on September 28th also is the Cider House at Canvas Cafe. Canyon White is playing acoustic solo, and that's from noon to 2 p.m. And that's on September 28th. And their phone number is 775-847-0331. Also on September 28th, for us being a little community, I can tell you there's a lot going on in this community. So on the 28th of September is going to be a low-cost vaccination clinic in Silver Springs. I have the street address. It didn't say Silver Springs Animal Control Center, but I'm assuming this is it. And I know when you assume, the address is 3705 US Highway 50. And I saw this on the Dayton Peeps site. So
Yeah,
I
they
was,
also have their own website or their own
yes,
Facebook page too that they put that information out on. So
yes,
that would be the best source to go to find out exactly when and where.
righto. And then on October 2nd, Story County up in Virginia City is hosting a community resource fair at the Piper's Opera House, and that's from 2 to 6 p.m. All kinds of resources. I'll be there for a Medicare booth, and I'll be there with my broker. Again, that's from 2 to 6 p.m. It's free to go to that event. Then from October 3rd through October 5th, the Delta Saloon up in Virginia City is having a job fair. I found this on my page as well.
What kind of
That job,
positions are hiring for?
all kinds of positions because they're starting back up. You know, it was recently purchased, and so now they're gearing up for their employment. So their employment group. So the job fair is from 10 to 9 from the 3rd through the 5th, and you can call Holly is her name at 775-440-0028 to learn more about it. This is also posted on our Facebook page. And then on October 4th, the Virginia City High School Boosters is having their 13th annual Oktoberfest. And that is going to be at the Piper's Opera House at 6 p.m. And you can get tickets to that event on Eventbrite. Don't have the full address, but go look on Virginia City Boosters. And it says I'm almost ready to go dark. So let me speak a little bit faster. October 5th is the Red Dog Saloon, Story County School District, featuring Carson Chandler. It's a free event. It's from 7 to 10 p.m. That's up in Virginia City. On October 5th is the Odeon Saloon's Oldies Talk. Doors open at 1:30. You can call 775-241-2316 for more information. Also on the 5th is karaoke with Rob Steele Harmon starting at 7 p.m. at the Odeon Saloon. And that's phone number again is 241-2316. Then on the 11th, Odeon Saloon will have opening night of the Misfits Theater. I already gave you the phone number. I got to speak a little bit faster here. Then on October the 19th, Remax right here in Dayton is having a shred fair from 9 to 2. Maximum 3 boxes are allowed. Phone numbers are 775-721-1777 and then 775-721-4812 for further information. That is a free event. October 19th, the Dayton Volleyball Alumni game and fours tourney at Dayton High School. You can contact via email dustdevilvolleyball@gmail.com. On October 25th, the Nevada Community Alliance is having a Halloween dinner, costume contest, and golf tournament. That phone number is 775-315-6571. Oops. And then let's see. On the 25th through the 31st, the Virginia City Haunted House is from 6 to 10 at the Delta Saloon. You can get tickets on Eventbrite. Then on the 25th and 26th, Comstock Foundation is having Haunted Hills, Mills, and Depot. That phone number is 775-297-5510. Then, right around our Nevada Day observed, we have a whole bunch of events. October 26th is the Northern Nevada Fall Fest from 8 to 3. And that email will be in, short for Northern, NV hotspot at gmail.com and ask for Cassidy. And it's on a Facebook event. And here's the new poll. It's on our Facebook page. Who has the best margaritas in Dayton? So start going over there on Facebook, the Dayton Peeps. the official page and complete that poll. And so it's our intent, that was it for our little presentation today. Our intent is to do this every Friday. Oh, and look what Phil has. And he be still there. Be still so they can
Oh, oh, right there.
yeah.
There you
The
go. Just shoot the QR code.
yes. And
Just
so
take your friend's phone next to you and shoot the QR code.
yes. And so every Friday we want to do this. We want to do it no more than 30 minutes. And then after we're finished, I will upload it to our page for you to watch. And Phil,
It sounds like fun.
I just want to say thank you. Come and join us anytime on a Friday. And we are looking for guest speakers.
What's that?
Again, no
What's that?
religion and no politics.
Here, hold on. Ty
That
wants to say something. Beatles.
oh, so if you would like to submit information, I do have a text phone number, please. That is 775-400-1151. I'm getting ready to go heavy into Medicare
All
business. So
right.
texting is probably the best way to get me. Okay? Well, thanks again, Phil, for taking the time and taking your pup for a walk and telling us about the desert pigs. And so
Well,
I'm
thank
going to
you.
go ahead and let you go. So thanks again.
All right, you guys have a happy Friday.
You too. Bye-bye. Happy week
Bye.
too. Bye.